What is going on, boys and girls of YouTube? I am playing what might be, in my opinion, one of the most overrated gods in Smite currently, and at least at a casual and a ranked level, probably the most overrated god in Smite, and that's Mulan. It gets requested all the time. On my stream, I have people come in and say, hey, what do you think of Mulan? I'm stomping with Mulan. Now, don't get me wrong. Mulan is good. She's not great. She's been buffed. I think out of like the last 6 patches, she was buffed 4 or 5 times. She's still not good. She's not performing in the solo lane. And in the jungle, she's not terrible, but she's not good throughout the entire match, which is the problem. She is a massive mid-game god who falls off dramatically into the late game. And I will say that with boots getting changed and, you know, the shift in farm for the jungle, things have definitely changed for her overall. But late game happens almost every single match. That mid game comes sooner, so you spike sooner, but you still fall off just as hard as soon as the full builds start coming around. And it's because your damage takes too long to come out. All of your abilities are super slow in terms of pumping out their full damage and really using those abilities. Like the 3 takes way too long to go off and use. So if you're not massively tanky, you get railed during it. Your 1 does good damage and has a good attack speed buff that you get off of it, right? But it takes forever to do the triple slices. And then your 2 hits insanely hard, heals for a ton, but another situation where it takes a little while to get the damage off. It can be interrupted, people can do damage during it. It's just not the best. And I'm telling you why she's bad. Now we'll talk about why she's good. If you are able to get those abilities off and you are able to rush to your power spike in the mid game, you can control the pace of a match. And now if you do not know, using your abilities on creeps and on gods builds up this passive meter, right? Fill it up twice, and each ability that you fill up twice upgrades into a better ability. Does more damage, does healing, hits an extra time, all that stuff, right? So pretty much you want to max the 2, max the 1, max the ult, max the 3. You want to use the 2 as much as humanly possible on camps. Like all the time you should be using the 2 on camps. If you're not, you're messing up. And it's because you want to max the 2 first, because the healing you get off of it is ridiculous. It is massive. They play up here. I'm going to play up. I'm not afraid of getting tossed. Like if he wants to toss me, my Zeus will do a ton of damage. Go ahead and pop one of our potions here just because we can. We have pretty safe clear. And I'm going to dip. I'm not going to go for oracles. I'm going to go for back left camp. Hopefully my Zeus follows. But yeah, you want to max the 2, use the 2 as much as possible, get it to spike. The second this ability upgrades, you will hit so damn hard. Now, one other thing that, you know, I usually am like, well, if your abilities already have it, you don't necessarily need it, so don't worry about it. So usually if like you have healing on ability, I'm like, don't worry about building more healing. On Mulan in the jungle, I actually really like Soul Eater. And oh, I messed up. I should have pathed over to the right. It comes down to the fact that you don't really do a lot with Hydras. They might be dead and left. Kind of a bad fight. And my soul laners, or my sword already died. Wow. But yeah, you don't really use Hydras all that well on Mulan. It's not terrible, but it's really not good. It's not fluid with the god. I just messed up not leveling my 3, but it's okay because we're just gonna farm anyway. But yeah, Hydras isn't fluid, so you want to get that CDR elsewhere. With Transcendence being nerfed, I'm not a huge fan of Transcendence. So I would much rather opt for a Soul Eater, which will just pair well with the healing. I might be able to kill this guy. Nice job. This Mercury's level 2 because he went over for that gank. He missed a lot of farms. So I'm gonna play for this blue buff. Our 2 is almost up as well, so we have secure. We don't need to use it though. We're good. So there's the free blue buff, the free kill. Really good engagement from my solo laner. Proud of him. I never realistically diving for that is not the move. It's a squishy Vulcan. He's not even squishy. It's a Vulcan who's gonna go some kind of sustained hybrid build. But if that's a tankier god or someone with real mobility, no way you go for that kill. But yeah, always use your 2. Make sure you're building it up. Build up that passive. You see, we've already gone over into our next tree, so we fill this one up and it will upgrade. At that point, that's when I want to be fighting. So a Jotuns into a Soul Eater should really put us at that point where all fights will be in our favor. Everything will be leaning towards us. and we'll be able to do a lot. We have almost a 2 full level lead against their Mercury. It is a Mercury though, and this is kind of the scary part, right? Like, you know, Mulan is great in the early and mid game. Late game can fall off. You need to really get ahead and really snowball to use that lead in the early mid game and carry it into the late game. Mercury doesn't give any shits about the early game. Wants to farm into the later mid game and the late game, because that's when he's gonna be one-shotting, or he's gonna be hitting really hard. And honestly, if he goes the one-shot build, you kind of have to go a spectral. Even I would have to go a spectral, and I don't want to do that. He's good in mid. Someone help left. Left's already behind. This should be free though. Get a little loop-de-loop going on here. Should be able to. I'm not gonna waste my ult because we're gonna get Mez. That's a good job. Got a nice little kill there. I might be able to snag him, but I don't think I will. We're gonna go for the pull here. Nope. Super close. Not quite. We're gonna level up our 2 from the lane, and we're gonna go. So we're already healing from the 2. Great. Already doing solid damage. It's getting really close to being leveled up. Our 1 is also going into that next bar. So our passive meter is just skyrocketing, and that is all we really want. That's all we could ask for. I'm gonna go ahead and drop deep wards here so the boys know where that jungler is coming from. For Mercury, warding right here in the duo lane is really useful. I want to say important, but in these kind of games, it's not important. Important's the wrong word. A lot of the time, the jungler's not even going to gank. But if I start dropping wards in here whenever I invade, it could keep my ADC alive. It could waste their jungler's time running up the lane and not be able to get a gank off. And I can't tell you how valuable that is to yourself, to your team, to your duo lane. You just get a lot of free stuff. This guy's playing a little far up, so I am wondering if this Mercury's going to go for the gank I'm talking about. Really good jump. Really good play from my ADC there. Proud of him. Considering how they got first blooded and it was kind of looking grim over here, I am surprised he played aggressive. These guys are all playing aggressive properly. It's beautiful. So leveling up that too whenever we get the chance. Free little invade. We don't have that ward to put down that I was talking about, so we're just gonna go ahead and farm it up. Our speed is up. Mercury could have gone for a speed. I don't really care. Losing speed, not the best. It's not ideal, but that's not the end of the world either. We played super far up in mid. But we're gonna back. We're gonna start that soul eater, get it online as soon as possible. It should be finished about the time that we are able to upgrade our 2. Like I said, get that power spike all lined up, all matched, all doing massive damage at the exact same time. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Just trying to stay ahead of that Mercury as much as possible. Any lead we can get on him is huge, and honestly, if I can target him, he might not be the worst target to try to shut down early. If he gets crit online or gets ahead, then I probably won't be targeting him. I'll target any squishy that isn't him just because he'll kill me too fast. I'll have to also try to kite him a lot of the time. There's a good chance I'll have to kite him. This guy's playing up. Makes me think Mercury might be over here. Looking for a little gank. Might be able to get it off. We got his beads. Should be a kill. Nice job. Gonna get out of the way of the Mercury, because if he ults me, I might die, and I do not want to die. We're gonna back right to base. We're headed over to left. Oh, Merc's in left, so we're good, actually. I'm gonna play up. His blue could potentially be up. Mid just got ganked by the double jump. There's the blue. Glad I paid attention there. It was a little, like, I'm freaking out about the Mercury, and he's over in the duo lane. My Hoyi's playing around him really well. Almost have a 2-level lead. Almost have the soul leader online. Our 2 is gonna level up right. Oh shoot, that is not a fight you want to be taking right now. Get our ward down and just dip. We will disengage freely here. Get a double ward on this side of the map. Merc's looking for farm. I think his speed's up too. We're just getting everything. We're gonna go grab mids. I'm gonna leave up this camp here, so if my solo decides to do it for farm, he's got it. If not, I don't see the Mercury invading at this point. Just too much farm loss for him to run across the map unknowing of if the buff is up or if the camp is up. It's a lot of time potentially lost. All right, so our 2 is gonna level up next use, and we're gonna finish the soul eater in another 400 gold. So really close timing. It's just slightly ahead because I've been able to hit and fight onto the gods a lot and really do a lot of camps with it, which should not necessarily be happening. I might try to kill this Vulcan again. My ult's back up because Jotun's is OP, so there's no way his beads is back up. It just shouldn't be happening. I'm gonna call for a gank over here. See where he is. I don't see him. He knows, so I'm gonna invade. He knows. Oh, he knows. And there, our 2 is leveled up. You see how hard it hits now? Gonna be cracking. gonna ult out and just play smart. Don't want to lose any time or any farm off of this. And I also get my item off of the speed buff. So all of our burst comes along. Our ult's up in 60 seconds. Around the time I get to another gank, we should have it up. I don't know why my Xingtian is diving mid tower after I just disengaged. Not a fan. I am a fan of the fact that I have a massive power spike coming up. Once this is stacked, the sustain I'm going to get is nuts. On top of it all, usually Ra will not want to build anti-heal. Mercury definitely will not want to build it. Oh, okay. He might be going anti-heal, but he should not be. I don't know what build he's going. It could be a crusher. He might go crusher, but whatever build he's doing is not good. But yeah, Mercury usually doesn't want to build anti-heal. And really the rest of their team is going to struggle to have anti-heal online. So we'll see what happens. Got a shell off. Oh, I thought we were going to get some CC. That's unfortunate. I played up to be aggressive, thinking maybe a knockup would go down. There's help left. He's probably dead. I won't make it there in time. Merc ult comes through. I could fight this very easily, so I'm gonna try. I don't have beads though, so a good toss will hurt. Oh, is he inting? Yep. Unfortunate. Too bad my ADC wasn't able to hit him. Could have been big for him. Oh, that sucks. These mid fights are weak. I'm gonna try to play not around my Xingtian. He also went right into the pestilence, which is strange. Merc ult too. Yeah, that's awesome. Can't really do too much with it. I don't know why you wouldn't want to rush pestilence like that, because the Ra's healing isn't that important. The sustain from the ADC is not doing much. He's really just not gaining anything out of this. Just gonna go back to farming, since the way this game is going is extremely slow. I might be able to gank the duo lane right here, actually. Merc went straight to right lane. I'm gonna play up. I'm gonna do a little loop-de-loop. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna help them mid.
Gank middle lane.
Big Zeus ult. Ra's here. Should be able to kill the Kumba. I'm gonna play up. Ooh. That was a good ult. I should have expected it, to be honest. Nice kill. Huge. Gonna disengage, go back to farming. There's nothing I could do. I kind of knew that Kumba was holding his ultimate. He's playing really dumb in that team fight. He overcommitted for no reason when they had no real team fight. Oh my gosh, I think he's getting Merc ulted on cooldown now. So that that ward will make a big difference if he is getting Merc ulted. We will see. See if we can do anything with this. Still have a 2-level lead on the Merc. Going back to farming. Want to be around for all the fights and do as much as I can. I'm okay with engaging the fights, honestly, too. I just need to make sure that my team stays, you know, on their feet. They're not messing around, not doing anything dumb. Our 1 is now leveled up, so we're getting max damage out of these 2 abilities. We're getting an insane amount of damage out of those 2 abilities. We're gonna kite here and heal off of them. We can turn this, maybe. We're super low. Nice rotation from our homie. If I had mana, I could have killed him. My 1 would have killed him. That sustain is massive. That sustain that I have off of the abilities is massive. Gonna level up the ultimate here. He's looking here. Yup. He looks like he's focused on my solo, and he's still looking for me. He doesn't know what to do. Which is fine. I'm gonna grab these mids and then back to base. We're gonna go into the crusher here for another massive spike. Ooh. I don't really know what that was. I'm gonna go for the clear on these. I don't want to fight this Moon. He's also super fast. But yeah, we're near the crusher here. Actually, they might get a kill. If he gets a good route, they might get a kill. They probably could have got a kill. I think I'm gonna go to the brawlers. I lied. I would normally go into crusher, but because they have healing, I am definitely gonna go into the brawlers beat stick. I'm also getting beads because of the Kumba mez. It's an annoying ability, and the Mercury toss, but it's mainly the mez from the Kumba, just super frustrating ability. So I'm going to go beads for that. If it wasn't a Kumba, there's a good chance I'm going Aegis to just bait the Mercury until my abilities come back up off of cooldown. It's a very useful tactic. Aegis can buy you a lot of time. It can also buy you time to get your blink off. Ooh, maybe I have a nice little engagement here. Oh, yes, we are. Our 3 is now leveled up. Our ultimate's hitting really hard. We're doing a ton of damage. I'm not worried if this Mercury wants to go in. I'll gladly fight this if he ults me. Our clear and our damage is nuts. We're gonna go ahead and get the Scorpion. I'm just gonna keep clearing and farming. If I can keep the Mercury from getting any farm, then we are in for a free W. The Merc is doing really well ulting and being in these fights. His build is just weird. The Crusher is not the move. So close. Oh, no root. There's Kumbas. I'm going to disengage. He did actually just turn back around. So I'm going to play for this ADC. It should walk safely to the lane, but people do some dumb stuff. Okay, I don't know where he is. Oh, he backed. That's crazy. Doesn't want to farm, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm going to full heal, though. I wouldn't normally take this wave, but I'm going to take it because I want to back and go to Gold Fury. We also have the anti-heal online, which is huge. If that Mercury decides to go lifesteal, it's all over. It is completely over. So at this point, your build can shift a lot of different ways. I could go a little bit tankier. I could go for the Magi's, which would be really good against the Kumba, or I could just go into full power. You kind of already know how I like to play the game, so we're going to go ahead and grab the full power build. We're going to go Heart Seeker, and we're going to go into a Titan's Bane. The Titan's Bane will allow our initial burst, to just do a ton of damage. Really good job surviving from my support there. Sucks that Zeus just keeps dying, though. He has no wards on the map, so it's not really that big of a shocker. And it's really making this game a lot harder to play. I hate Chernobog's ult. That is so frustrating. They have 2 really annoying characters in the Chernobog and the Kumba.
Defend the Gold Fury.
I have no team. I got no team. Unfortunate. That was my fault for overcommitting. I say I have no team, but really I overcommitted and my team just wants to live. They need to defend gold. He went for a crazy bounce. I don't know about that. He could have just hit a free, easy hit. This Raw is playing so aggressive. That should be a kill, Zeus. Yes, Zeus. 3. Oh, he wasted his 3. He 3 too early. He could have pumped out a lot more damage. Oh, Merc's at 1 health. Get a 1. He missed. He missed both of them. No, he choked. He might be in a predicament here too without his ultimate up. So this is what's really bad when you're playing a super mid-game god. If you lose a mid-game fight like this, like the first mid-game fight, the whole game could potentially go downhill, and either it's going to be extended way longer than you want it, or you're just going to start getting snowballed on and you're going to lose. You could lose very, very quickly. Like the anti-heal coming out though. Proud of him. He has no physical defense, which is kind of rough. He could have done really well with this being a wing blade, or really either of these being a wing blade. He never would have got slowed in that last team fight, and he would have killed probably both of them, but he definitely could have killed the Mercury. I'm also going to drop this Scorpion in the event that we lose a fight. It did Draugr. Oh, shit. He's dead.
You just AFK under the tower?
Easy kill though. Easy kill, catching him off guard. He wasn't ready for it. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I think he just stole one of those. So we're gonna drop that Scorpion, then we're gonna go get our buffs. With Mercury being down, that's really good. Stops his farm a little bit because he is a really big player in these team fights. I might also start canceling my ult if they're turning on me. You can cancel the Mulan ult now, so you can hit somebody and then right click, it'll cancel it. So I might start doing that and insta canceling it and turning around and fighting, or using it to run away. So ulting through if they turn on me, canceling and just walking backwards like this. We just killed Mercury. I don't know why we're instantly trying to fight a mid. We don't have our soul in her either. Just worried about my farm, man. Oh, gank. All right, they're up far enough that I think we gank mid.
Gank middle lane.
Tried to get backed off of that. It sucks. Trying to pull the Kumba to me just to buy some time. Gonna heal off of this. Really good job. Mercury is up. I think his ult's gonna be up real soon too. Yep, his Merc ult is up right now. Here he is in the back. We're so low. This is really bad.
Can't hide
Nope, he ends it.
Has been slain. They are getting bamboozled.
We're just gonna disengage from this because he definitely can kill us.
I'm not finished yet.
Mercury's a big, big boy. Oh, that's a Kumba. That's a Kumba. I was down to try to challenge the Mercury. I'm not challenging anyone with Kumba around. Not only is he getting the auras from the Kumba, he's also just gonna have a ton more CC on me by himself a lot of time. I think they're going to gold. My Zeus. This is why you don't play Zeus in games like really. You don't really want to be playing Zeus. If people aren't bad, Zeus gameplay is so difficult. He's playing way too aggressive and being way too far up, and we don't have enough lockdown for Zeus to be useful. I call for a defend gold, and my support just sits in mid lane.
Defends the gold fury.
Okay. Oh, so close. So close. I would love to. I'm down to do gold.
Attack the gold fury.
I'm gonna just back stack.
Attack the gold
Fuck.
fury.
I wasted my beads, which is bad. Shove.
Way to play.
All right,
Retreat.
I have a Heartseeker now. I'm gonna back. This Mercury is gonna be a pain in the ass. He's going triple crit, and I think he might go into anti. No, that's gotta be a wind demon here.
Drive them away for sure.
Should be going to wind demon here. Now my last item, I said I was gonna go Titan's Bane. There is a chance I go Spectral. A very. Let me see. ADC is smart, not building crit. He's also got a ton of pen. I don't know. I'm thinking about Spectral really heavily, to be honest with you. I like the Spectral here so I can deal with Mercury by myself. This guy doesn't have beads. We just gotta juke him. We don't even want to use our 3. And he's dead. There's tons of damage coming out. It just takes so long to get that damage off. There's so many other junglers that would have killed on that kill way faster. Susano, Mercury, pretty much anybody else would have got that way faster.
On my way.
You must be hiding because
You could do
are
fire.
afraid of our power. Time for power. You're mine now.
He should just mez me and probably ult me. Yeah, he's just buying. This is crazy that this might work because I can't move. Nice job.
Way to play.
I'm gonna try to sustain off of creeps here.
Slain.
Really good job finishing the Kumba. I hope my dude lives.
Later.
We're getting a lot of health back. Our 2's gonna heal us for a ton right now. There we go. We're back to full health basically, but my team's all getting picked. Zeus didn't even get his ult off, and their ADC never died. That is terrible. This is kind of a free fire giant. Oh. Got them both.
Gank.
Got another pull. He pulled the wrong guy, and we get a free kill.
Let's keep going.
Massive. I don't know where Vulcan is other than we killed him. He's coming out of base. Goodness, I'm huge. I am very big after that team fight.
This will work nicely.
So I believe I am going to go into the Spectral. It's going to help a little bit with the Chernobog. I was going to say Cernunos. I don't know why. With the Chernobog, but it's going to be massive against the Mercury. He's he's double crit right now. He's double penned up, flat penned up. So this will keep him from getting the true damage numbers because my defense will go up high enough that he won't be able to do true damage. I'm sitting at 100 physical protections right now. We'll be able to pump. We'll be able to do a lot of damage. Come here, Kumba. Just pumping damage, and I'm gonna do a speed buff. I want to do fire. Like we could do fire for free.
Fire giant. Group up.
We need both our carries to get over to the other side of the map. Oh, he's coming. We got Zeus coming. Zeus needs to play smarter. He needs to stay back. He needs to kill whoever is in front of him and not be diving for these mages and hunters. It's getting him killed. You can't dive into a raw really well as a mage because he's gonna slow and cut you around in circles.
Can't
They
hide.
have a ward here. Nice job. I could full dive into this, but I'll die because I'll be forced into their backline. There we go.
Attack fire giant.
Just want to make sure he died. If he's dead, it's gonna be hard for them to engage. Mercury could definitely go into the fight.
Gank. Gank.
On my way.
Time for a power cut. Trust me, Blade.
Here comes the surrender.
Attack fire giant. Fire giant. Fire giant.
I'm hitting all of these, dude.
Attack fire giant. Attack fire giant.
We have really, really good vision. So unless Raw swooped around to the back, we should be good here. Nice. I don't know why my Zeus is playing up. He's the last person you want to be playing up here because he should be securing this, but whatever. We're good. We're good. Really good fight. I was able to pick him off one by one after we got that Kumba kill. Kumba just overextended. When he took all that poke from me, that was not what he should have been doing. He should have literally just been dropping a ward and being around the fire. He doesn't have to commit to anything like that. Go ahead and drop this for free. A whole bunch of dog. You guys can't see all the dogs laying around, but all my dogs around me, and I'm pretty sure one of them just farted. And I'm gonna guess it was Ollie, but who knows? Anyway, back to the gameplay. Almost have our spectral. We do have our beads. I'm not afraid to fight. I'm pushing up this right lane by myself, and I'm gonna save my 2 here. So if you don't know, save my 1 here. Your 1 gives you attack speed when you use it. So I'm gonna let my creeps get in range. I'm gonna pop my 1 on these creeps, and then I'm gonna use the 4 seconds, 5 seconds of attack speed to help me get this tower. Free tower. We can group back up. I can drop their blue just to give myself extra farm.
For the innocent. Running away is not in my nature. Dude, you are good.
They're mad. I don't know what they're doing. My team's getting a free tier 2.
Team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Pinging out so my team potentially sees this.
Gank.
Nice.
Gank.
I don't know what is going on, but a gank right here would be mad. Like any kind of fight here is good.
Group up. Time for a power shot.
I'm fighting 2 guys by myself. Not what we want to be doing. Oh my gosh. Woo! Good blink from the boys. Gonna go ahead and get some autos off here. Raw's ult is almost back up. We got that for free. Yep.
Attack middle lane.
Almost got the Mercury on his slide there.
Keep
Gonna heal off the creeps. Plus it'll clear them.
attack the Titan.
I want to go for a Titan here. Nice damage, dude. Huge. Oh, couldn't get in range. Unfortunate. Really good Hou ult to buy us time and to set him in the base. Might not seem like it, but it is. I don't think we can end here without our tanks actually tanking. Never mind. If I get a catch, it should be a kill. Should be a double kill. Might be able to kill Mercury 2 into a triple before this the game ends. Oh, I missed. Okay. GG. I was able to stay way ahead this match and kind of just, you know, clap their cheeks and shut the Mercury down to keep his farm down, which is why that worked. I'm sitting on 4K gold here at the end too, which is kind of nuts. But allowing Mulan to just slow play or go into a game every fight late like I did kind of wins everything. You saw I killed the Kumba after my team had gotten them in half. I went on the Raw and the Chernobog after my team had got them very low. If you let a jungler do that, like that was really big props to my team putting me in that situation. Yes, I capitalized on everything the way an assassin needs to. But look at our team's wards. 12, 11. Solo lane at the least. Look at these wards. That's crazy. Look at their wards. You can't see the last 2. 9 and 10. Their sport at 9. The Raw at 10. But my team did a lot. Someone said, "There's your YouTube video." So while Mulan worked here, Mulan still does have massive weaknesses. Yes, this is snowball Mulan, where you get the lifesteal online. The enemy team, I can't speak. Enemy team doesn't build any anti-heal, so you full heal every time you go on somebody. This is a very unique situation where we played a team comp. They just didn't want to go anti-heal. They also went a mage in the soul lane. We're gonna go. It looked like they were doing some kind of tanky, trolly Vulcan combo that was gonna be annoying, but they just couldn't get away with it. So it is what it is. So that's the game. That's your Mulan. I know a lot of you have asked for that. Please make sure you take the time to drop a like. Leave a comment if you have anything you want me to play next or really any questions. Make sure you're subscribed. And then last but not least, check out the Weekend VODs YouTube channel. I will link it in the description. Just go ahead and click it, subscribe to it. It has all the extra content you're missing in terms of stream. So like the best matches from stream, any highlight clips. We're putting YouTube shorts up on that channel. All that is there. So please go subscribe, check it out. Let me know what you think. Appreciate you all. See you on the video later tomorrow, the next day, the next day, the next day, and the next day.